Okay, this is me trying to figure out um, how to utilize these bags. Excuse me, trying to get this in order here. So I'm trying to figure out which of these bags to use. Definitely need to tidy up the garage a little bit, but so these are the 3 bags that I went with. This one is more like the bags that I've seen a lot of guys have, just a basic tool bag here. You got that. That's probably like the lowest level option. The second level option would be this bag. I like this bag because it's definitely deep enough. Has a small bit of rigidity. It's kind of soft on the bottom, but it still has some rigidity on the bottom. Pockets on the outside. Pockets on the side. In the front. Pockets in the front. One huge pocket on the left. And yep, even some pockets on the back. Even pockets on the inside. So this is a very workable, usable bag, and it has good depth. So this first bag is more like the tool bag style, doctor bag, if you will. You can carry it, but it's kind of flimsy. I don't really like that, but there are pockets on the outside of the bag. Pocket on the side. Flap pockets on the other side. And then, of course, then there's 2 pockets on the other side here. And there are pockets on the inside as well. They're small. I mean, these pockets, you're not going to do more than just drop a few small things inside. But, you know, they're there. They're functional. So there's pockets on the inside. The bottom of this bag is plastic. So a lot more protection and rigidity on the bottom, just not as much on the sides. This other bag, another option that I went with, again, another tool bag. So this has clasps. This is how it connects, so there's no zipper. You pull these out, open it up. So this has a huge clear pocket here with a zipper. There are some larger pockets in here, but not sure if you'll actually be able to use them. Also a divider here with Velcro. So this divider can be moved up or back. You know, you connect it to the felt strips. So this is you know, can be a strap. I don't really use straps with bags, but this can be moved based on the size of your rig. But this bag has a hard bottom, plastic bottom. So I like that. And then this, DeWalt has this T-stack system. I do like that, so there's an attachment that I want to get. I can attach it to the bottom of this bag, which will give me drawers to pull out. And they just clamp right here on each side. And so this could all just be one big piece. So I do like that. Some pockets on the outside here, on the sides, one big pocket in the back, and then a couple of pockets and a Velcro pocket on the side. So lots of options here. But there's one thing I don't like about this bag, which I'll show here shortly. So let's see. So if I pull off, see that? Okay. So if I pull off one of my rigs here, let me loosen this up on the other side. Okay. So my rigs, I keep my plates on the entire time, which makes them a little high. So trying to put a rig in this bag so it fits almost, but with this monitor, it makes it sit a little high. You know, now if I wanted to work with, let me pull this cord out. Now if I wanted to work with that, I could. And if I had a V-mount connected to this, I can just pull this Velcro tab out. Or I can just leave it separate, you know, whatever. But I don't like that this is still, you know, a little high. But because the way the flaps are made, I could remove I could opt to just remove the monitor. Drop that on the side over here. And then it's a little bit more manageable. And you know, I can connect that. But I don't know, not sure if I want to do that. I'm gonna try it a couple of times just to see how I feel about it, but not really sure how I would feel, you know, for a long-term option with that. I mean, there is a little space here, but I can still, you know, I can carry that, and that's fine. I think I will like this option better, just because I can add the drawers under this. So I'll probably purchase that attachment pretty soon. So I'm gonna try that out, see how I like it. So that's one. So for the second one, I do again, same situation, but I can just drop this right in without having to take off the monitor. So I can leave the monitor on, I can leave the side handle on. And this is completely flush. So you drop that in and I can just zip it up. You're ready to go. So yeah, I like that. Hard to zip with one hand, but yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're good to go. That's number 2. Handles together. And so I like these being able to stack. That's why I want flat bags. Because with flat bags, I can just sit them on top of each other, or, you know, they're flat. If I need to put something else on top of this, it's fine. Now this third option, this is the old school medicine style bag. Not sure if I want to keep my cameras in a bag like this long term, you know? Let me, let's see, unplug these headphones. Okay, so what it is, let me just loosen this. This is my, normally this is my wide angle. So I always want to make sure this is focused. I use my largest monitor on this. I think I'm going to switch to all 7-inch monitors instead of 5-inch, because when you get older, you can't see. So I need a bigger screen to, you know, check my focus. All right, so putting this in this bag, let's see. Not sure how good that's gonna work. Yeah, I don't think that's a clean fit. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. Like I can't even close this. So yeah, this isn't gonna work. Would be good if it had a top, a zip top, you know, like this one, like the green one. But it doesn't. It's medicine bag style. So let's see. Let's see if I take this monitor off, what happens, what kind of room I have. Oof. I'll stick it in the front. No, still ain't gonna really close, so not sure. Definitely not feeling it at all. Yeah, don't like that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can. I don't know. I got a little bit, but yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I want my cameras to be protected, so I don't really like that. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. So I also have these bags. So I bought these bags. I got 2 of these. I purchased these bags for an event that I did about a couple of years ago. And even though they're bigger, this bag is definitely bigger. Let me pull this out. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not feeling that. Just stick that right there for now. Yeah. So I got these bags a couple of years ago. And it's doctor style also. It's technically bigger, but one thing I don't like, when you open it, it doesn't stay. I know that's really, really petty, but I would like for that to stay when I open it. Lots of cushion in here. This cushion actually comes out, but the bad part is, and let me turn this bag around. Really quality bag. I think these were like 130, 140 a piece maybe, which was too much. No pockets on the inside, just 2 pockets in the front. Nothing on the sides. And then like a huge, like a flat pocket in the back. Pretty basic, not like a tool bag. The downside of this is, even though there's rigidity in the sides of the bag, well, for one, the camera rig will not fit in here with this. If I open this, if I try to put this in, it doesn't fit because of the side handle. And let's see, wait, uh-oh. Maybe it will, let's see. Okay, well, it does fit. A little bit. Okay. Okay, so it does fit. Not sure if it would fit with a V-mount battery, but it does fit. So I definitely measured that wrong. So, okay. So it fits. It will close to a certain degree, so it will be kind of tight up top. I just don't want anything pushing. Yeah, I don't want this to be broken. You know, I don't use that, but I don't know. It's a little too snug for me, but I guess we can try it today, I guess. Would have to take the monitor off to do this, but I mean, yeah, technically it fits. It's flush, but this is the doctor style bag, so again, I have to close it, but I mean, I guess it will close, so I guess I'll try these 3 bags today. I won't be using this guy here. I don't know what I'm gonna use that for. Maybe lights or something in the future. I don't know. So, I don't know, we'll see.